Is that alright?
Wait is over. Coming soon to a theatre near you.
Hello and welcome to the showcase, where great stories come from great entertainers, interesting stories behind the scenes, fun and frolics, amazing artists as well as awesome videos. Like you, please watch, click the thumbs up and subscribe for more great content. We can't do it without you. Today's guest, we have a lady from Shropshire, beautiful part of the country. And this matches her personality and her act as well, because what an awesome singer, what a lovely lady, Leanne Love. Hello, Leanne.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on the showcase, Leanne.
Thank you.
Welcome. And I can see you're in your closet.
Yes, I'm in my dressing room at the minute.
Can you explain to the viewers what you do, Leanne?
Yes. So I am a Celine Dion impersonator, and I've impersonated Celine for 28 years.
My
I'm
God,
the
so you're good then.
longest serving Celine impersonator there is. That's my claim to fame. Yeah, 28 years. Yeah, just over.
Wow. Yeah. Why did you choose Celine, Leanne, to tribute?
So, it would, to cut a massive long story short, my dad and my mum had an argument, and to say sorry, my dad bought my mum the Think Twice single.
Whoa.
So I played it a few times, and I would have been about 8 years old. I'd wanted to sing since I was 3. I'd put shows on and performances on for my family, from musicals to everything. So I'd always I knew what I wanted to do when I was 3. I wanted to be on that stage, and I wanted to, do what I wanted to do. So when it was my nan, bless her, she's passed away this week. She would have passed away 12 months. Yeah, so
sorry.
My nan told my dad that there was the karaoke on, and that I needed to go. You need to show people what she can do, basically, is what she said to my dad. You've got to let them see her. So we went to this karaoke. I asked the guy if I could get up and sing. I asked him if he got Think Twice. He looked at me, this little tiny girl. He wanted to sing this big, huge song. And he said, actually, I have. I still know this man to this day. I followed him everywhere. I used to sing, because I started on karaoke's, and I will never forget where I started. So I followed him up until I would be about 10, maybe, until I turned professional. But going back to the story, I got up, I sang this song, and everybody said I sounded just like Celine Dion. Oh my God, how old's your daughter? And it started from there. So I turned professional when I would have been about 11.
What?
Yeah, and then I did my first Celine show when I was 14. And I've been an impersonator ever since. I'm 42 now, so
you don't look a day over 21.
Thank you. So
obviously,
that's how it started. And then, I have you know, people saying, "Oh my God, you look just like her. How is that possible?" I don't know. I just do. But yeah, so I studied her from when I was 8 years old. I was
Wow.
just mesmerized by her. I can't, like, you know, if I'm needing to learn a song, or if I'm needing to, you know, do something a bit different, or incorporate a bit of script into my show or anything like that. If I watch her, I'm in floods of tears. I've seen her
Really?
live once, and that was 2017 in Birmingham, and I was about 10, 15 feet from her. We had awesome seats, and my husband had never seen her up until this point. He's had 20 years with me, you know, doing Celine Dion. So we've been together for 20 years. So I've made him sick of Celine Dion. So we went to see Celine. He wasn't that bothered about going. But when she came out and she opened the show, he just kept looking at me. And he just said it's so strange, because he said it was like watching me, her silhouette, everything, you know. I mean, the only difference with obviously me and Celine is our height. I'm not as tall as Celine, but he just said it was so strange. But he did say she was absolutely flawless, and she was. She was flawless. And I was just in floods of tears, crying throughout the whole concert, because I can't, like I said, I can't even watch her without crying. She just does something to me that overwhelms me so much. I'm just so in awe of her. So
I think not only you, Leanne, I think the world as well. You know,
oh yeah,
she's just a persona, a personality, a
yeah,
style, and a
yes.
voice. You know, the Titanic is what made her, you know, unbelievably famous,
And
because
yet she did not want to record that song. She hated it. She hated it. She absolutely hated it. And
really?
not many people will know this.
Yeah.
Obviously, avid fans will know this.
Mm.
The recording that you hear was done in one take. She never recorded the song ever again. That song was what they asked her to try in the studio. She didn't want to record it. Renee was pushing her to record it. He was saying, "Look, you've got to just try it." She didn't know they recorded it. She didn't know it was being recorded. And obviously Titanic was, you know, My Heart Will Go On was massive. It was huge. And every single time she has ever done a concert, she always includes it, every time. Because she said it touches so many people in so many different ways. And she said it's a classic.
It
She
is.
said, and I'm glad they didn't listen to me. That's what she said. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
You know, a lot of people don't know these things. That's why it's always good talking to people like you who's got a passion for it. Now, she sings in French. Do you sing in French?
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Where did you learn your French?
So I mean, I did quite well at school in French. To be honest, both my boys have got a gift for French. They're very, very, you know, my eldest son is taking it as a GCSE, and his French teacher said to me, he's just got a natural gift. He's so really good at it. So I don't know. It's very strange. It is very strange. I think her songs, obviously, you know, I have to listen to her phrasing. You know, I've been vocally trained to know exactly where she places her notes. My vocal coach is, well, she's just phenomenal. You know, she's known as vocal coach to the stars. She's taught everybody from Lady Gaga to George Michael to Elton John to Eminem. She's taught everybody, and
Wow.
you know, we're great friends. I put a lot of time and effort into my training because I wanted to get it just right. I'm very much a perfectionist.
Leanne,
Yeah.
you know, I've been in the entertainment business for a long, long time. I'm 65 now. I've met
Yes.
some big stars. You've got it.
Thank
You
you.
know, I look at your pictures. It's like looking at. In fact, when I release this video, people won't believe me. They'll think it's the real Celine
Thank
because
you.
your voice is just, you know, it's just magical, and your photos and your delivery profession is just perfect. You know,
Thank
it's just
you.
it's all there, and I would say that you command the big shows. Do you do big theatres and things?
Yeah, so I've been part of a few theatre shows. The show that I've got with my band at the moment is called This Is Celine UK. I've not really had a lot of time to really plough into it due to personal life things going on at home. My dad, bless him, he suffered 2 brain aneurysms December 2023. So I had to take months off because they didn't even think he was going to survive. So my dad's
My
been
God.
left severely disabled. He's unable to walk. So
Oh dear.
I've had to let my work take, you know,
A bit of a break.
yeah, because I've needed to devote my time to my dad and my mum.
I understand.
So I haven't really got many dates in with the band at the minute.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, Leanne. Are
Yeah.
you managed, or are you self?
It's all me. It's all me.
Really?
Yeah, it's all me. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, because it's
Yeah.
not easy doing, you know, ringing around, getting your bookings, promoting yourself. You know, it's just a full-time
Yeah.
job in itself.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. You know, I mean, yes, I've got agents, you know, that
Yeah.
you know get my work for me, but a lot of my work I get myself. Just word of mouth, because obviously I've been going that long. You know, it's word of mouth. It's stuff on YouTube. It's stuff on Facebook. It's, you know, it's my social network, you know, that really gets me. You know, the inquiries that I receive and the type of work that I do. I don't do the circuit. I've not worked the circuit in, oh my gosh, a long time. Long time. So I do more corporate work really than anything. So hotels, private functions, some theatres, music halls, that type of thing. Weddings are like, I mean, I've got a wedding the beginning of May, and she's booked me 2 years in advance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, how do people book you then, Leanne? Have you got a website or something?
So I haven't got a website. No.
Oh.
I've got you know, my Facebook page, my Facebook. You know, I'm on YouTube. People can get in contact with me on YouTube. But mainly everything is really geared around Facebook. Really. There's stuff on TikTok, but more or less it's Facebook and Instagram where I'll get most of my inquiries. Some inquiries go through an agency, because basically we're at the top of the Google page. If you type
Leanne,
in,
have you ever tried to get in touch with Celine?
No. No. We were thinking, obviously before she was taken, like, you know, she gives the news that she was really, really ill. I knew there was something really, really wrong a long time ago. because obviously I stood here.
Yes.
And I was picking up on things and I was thinking, that's not right. Something's not right. I knew I could tell she was experiencing problems in Vegas. You know, back in the taking chances era, you could just tell there was something. And then obviously her other Vegas shows, you know, I thought there's something quite not right. I can't put my finger on it. And then it was one operation for this, and then and I was thinking, okay. And so I did discuss it with my friends, saying, you know, something's not right. And then in lockdown, obviously this is before she'd announced anything. She did a video at home, and I mean, I completely cried my eyes up when she did the announcement. But she did a video at home. I can't remember what it was for now. I think it was about lockdown. And I was saying to my friends who, you know, these are friends of mine who have found me through lockdown, who are avid fans. I mean, the one lady I know from Pennsylvania, she's seen her lots and lots of times. She's baked her cakes for her birthday. She knows a friend whose son is friends with Renee Charles. You know, she's really like got close connection to Celine. So I speak to her all the time and have done since lockdown, and we discussed it all, like, between us all. And I just said, there's something not right. I can see there's something not right. I don't think she's well. You know, her skin colour didn't look right. She was ballooned, and I was just like, there's something not right. I just know it.
What is the problem with her, Leanne? Because
So she suffers with SPS, which is stiff person syndrome, which is incurable.
Really?
So it's a neurological condition. Which stiff person syndrome, this is why she can't. Well, do I ever think she's going to get back to music? I would like to hope so. I certainly don't think it's something that she needs pressure from fans from. I know everybody was expecting her to perform for the Eurovision, and she's point blank said no. So I think people, you know, since obviously, you know, she performed in front of the Eiffel Tower for the Olympics, didn't she? I don't know how it affected her after, but did you see her documentary?
No, I'm gonna watch it though.
Okay, I can never watch it again. That's all I'm going to say. I've watched it once and I sobbed for 3 days.
Yeah.
And I can't. So she has seizures.
Oh,
you know,
my God.
and it's horrific. And I think for me, it was close to home for me because what I'm going through with my dad. Because at the time, you know, it's really ironic that it should be something neurological when this has happened to my dad.
How strange, isn't it?
Yeah, very strange. I mean, there's lots of strange things that have happened along the way that I've had like a similarity with what Celine's been going through. Like, lots of things have been really strange. You know, I've had people say to me, "Oh my God," you know. Like, I've taken pictures and not thought about, you know, pictures that I've taken, and then there was one incident. So I sang in Belfast the one night, and I had my picture taken. After I'd finished, these girls, I still talk to the one girl now from Ireland. She's a huge Celine fan. She contacts me every now and again asking how I am and can you believe this and do you know this, and, you know, she'd always find out the inside information from me about Celine. So after I'd finished, I went and I sat and I had my picture taken with these girls. So I posted it, I think it was on the evening. That was it, yeah. I posted it on the evening on Facebook. And then the next day, I can't remember, what time it was or whatever, Celine Dion posts a photograph of her sitting with girls, with four girls. But the image, I'd actually, like my friend had said, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. And so I'd put on my Facebook somewhere in amongst all my photographs, because I post a lot. And I'd put a picture of me with these girls after the show, and there was a picture underneath of Celine. So it was just so strange. And then there was another thing that I found out, that my first theatre show that I was part of. We were obviously like trying to plug it as much as we could, blah blah blah, and we'd reached 1,141 likes. There was an article from Caesar's Palace. I don't know when, but whenever it was. But there was an article that said they'd reached 1,141 shows. So you can't make this up. It was just so strange.
Some things are meant to be, Leanne.
Really, really strange. So, but I will say, when you said, have I ever tried to contact Celine? No, I haven't. But my claim to fame, shall we say, is my friends put, I think was it a friend or was it me? I can't remember now. Somebody, I think it was me, posted a short clip of All By Myself. It was a live recording. It was a performance I did. So we posted a short clip of All By Myself on Instagram. Celine Dion's best friend commented on it saying I was awesome. So Celine Dion's best friend is her hairdresser.
Wow.
See? So she commented it. So my friend was like, oh my God, you're not going to believe who said it. So I would love to know that she knows about me. I
think she does, and I think she will.
I would love to know that, that would be just...
It'd be great to get endorsed by her too. Like, I've met many tributes now, like Robbie Williams. Yes. In fact, the other day I did Engelbert Humperdinck tribute. Yes. And he said, like you, when he met Humpy he said he went back to America, met Humpy. He was the same height, same colour eyes. His mum and dad look, all these things. It's like meant to be, Yeah. So these things are. One more question, Leanne. Yeah. Have you ever sung in France?
No.
Okay.
No. No, I haven't.
That would be interesting.
I've had the opportunity to, and I had to turn it down.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, I've had a lot of opportunities. This year alone, I've turned down tours in Lithuania, Spain, Cyprus, somewhere else, Sweden. So just because I have to dedicate my time to my dad. I've had to, because he's gone from hospital to rehabilitation hospital to care home to now we've finally got him home after 13 months.
Well, so you're doing the right thing because, sadly our parents aren't with us, forever. Yeah. So you want to cherish the moments that you've got.
Exactly.
Highlight of your career before we say goodbye, Leanne.
Say it again, sorry.
The highlight of your career before we leave.
Highlight of my career. I would probably say the Eurovision, which is another ironic story.
Yeah. Was that as Celine or as yourself?
The Eurovision.
Yeah.
For Switzerland.
Oh.
So, so Celine won the Eurovision for Switzerland. So when I was 16, I got down to the final 8 for England.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. I would probably say that's probably the highlight of my career.
congratulations. That's very
Yeah.
good. Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's been awesome. Listen,
thank you.
Leanne, we're coming towards the end of our session. You're absolutely amazing, lady. I've got some
Thank
great stories to tell. We'll have to do a part 2 next year.
Yeah.
I sincerely hope your family recovers from things, and
Yeah.
from the viewer's point of view, this is going to be an absolutely top podcast, which Leanne's done. I look forward to putting this out as soon as I can, because her videos and her pictures will just amaze people. So again, I ask you, please watch this video. And if you want to leave some comments for Leanne on the YouTube site, leave it. Let us see that you've watched and that you appreciate what she does, because it's not an easy thing to do. It's a big expense behind the scenes. There's a lot going on. And, these little comments make Leanne feel like everything she does is worthwhile. So on behalf of the viewers, Leanne Love,
Thank you. Thanks
thank you
so
very
much.
much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Leanne,